Firstly, what is software testing? There is a simple term. What is software testing? Results. Yes, software testing is a process to test an application. Software testing is a process to test an application. Application can be window
Yeah.
based, right, or web based. It can be anything, right?
Okay.
So software testing is a process to test an application under different conditions.
Yeah.
First one is under different
Condition.
condition. Second one, over a time period. And third one, evaluate the
Yes.
results. Now,
Expect.
under different conditions, what is conditions? What is condition? Condition combination, we will say test cases. What we will say? Test cases. Condition means test cases, right?
Yeah.
Over a time period. There is another term, over a time period. So what is time period? Time period means there will
Um.
be certain time in which you need to do the testing, right? In which you need to, like, in a company there are two type of profile. As we know, there is a development team, there is a testing team, right? This is the development team, dev team. This is the QA or testing team. Now, developer will, what is the responsibility of developer? To
Right.
design something, to develop something,
Yeah.
something based upon the requirements, right?
Mhm.
To do the enhancement. Enhancement means improvement,
Yeah.
improvement in the existing functionality, we can say, right? Or
Yeah.
third one, to fix the issues or bugs. So what is the responsibility of developer?
To develop something depends upon the requirement and improve the existing requirements and fix the bugs and defects
Fix means
to
resolve the
correct,
issues, we can say.
resolve the issue. Yeah.
Yes, resolve the, yes. So in all these cases, in all these cases, if developer will design something, or if developer will do the enhancement, or if developer will fix the bugs, developer will give the, there is a term we can say, build. Build. What is build?
Mhm.
Build is a, build is a
Mhm.
internal term. Build is a, build is a internal term.
For software which we have making, like what the part which has we have already write code for.
Yes, build is a internal term which is used in the company environment. It's a software that development team will give to the testing team for the testing purpose. After installation of the build, testing team will do the testing. Make sense?
Yeah.
So second thing is over a time period. So means there you will be allocated some time period, like in 1 day or 2 day or 3 day, you have to do the testing on a particular build, right?
Hmm.
Which you will get from the dev team.
Development team.
Yes. And third one, evaluate the results. So evaluate the results means when you will check the conditions or test cases on the build, whether the results as per your expected results or not. So what you will do, you will evaluate the results. Make sense?
Yeah.
Clear? There is another term. The name of the term is version.
Yeah.
What is version?
So
When
what? Sorry. I thought you're asking.
software will be released in the market, there will be a that will be the term version will be used instead of build, right? So build version. And third one, what is fix? Fix means resolving the issue or bug, right? That
Yeah.
is fix. Who will fix the issues?
Developer.
Yes, developer will fix the issue. Now there are three type of applications. Just 1 minute. There are three type of application. First one, window based. Second one, web based. Third one,
Mobile.
client server. First one, window based. The application that will be in your system like notepad, that is
Window here, you are referring to the Windows software or Windows
yes,
just.
yeah, window operating system.
So what about the iOS and
That is a
Apple?
that, that is the like that is the window based, or we can say OS based, we can say.
Okay.
Yes, OS based. That can be Linux based, or that can be like window based, or that can be Ubuntu, that can be iOS based.
Yeah.
The application that will be in your system like notepad, that is window based application, that is OS based application.
Mm-hmm.
The application that will open on the browser, that is web based application. Third one, client server. The application having client in our system, and there will be corresponding server in the backend, that is client server based application. For example, something like that, Skype, or we can say do you know Eclipse?
Nope.
Yeah, Eclipse is a editor like notepad, where we will write the
So how are these applications client server based application? Actually I'm not understanding what is client server
yeah,
application.
basically like there will be a client, that will be client means UI means for a user perspective, there will be a client, right? There will be a client like Skype will be available for you, like you are a client, right? You are a client means Skype will work as a client, and in the backend Skype having a database and everything.
So what about any e-commerce website, like shopping
That is
website? Are they
website, that is web based, that will open on the browser now,
Ah.
that will open on the browser.
So these client server applications, these are already installed in your laptop or device.
Exactly in your laptop or device, and having a database in the back end,
Got it.
right?
So it should
Although
be downloaded in your device.
yes, yes, it will be installed in your system, right? Now
Okay.
just a minute. Yeah, there is one more term, bug life cycle, or we can discuss about. Yes, there are two type of the companies. One is service based, second one is product based. Which is a service based company? Service based means, in
They
which,
are they are just working. They are not. We are not producing any product, actual product.
exactly exactly
Yeah.
we are working for someone else,
Yeah.
right? Product based.
We are actually working on a product like we can say Google, Apple, Microsoft. Yeah.
Yes, right. Now there is a term called bug. Bug means issue,
Issue. Yeah. Error issue.
right?
Yeah.
Now when we will execute or run the test cases or conditions on the given build, if things are not as per our expectations, so we will raise issue or bug, and we will assign to the dev team,
Yeah.
right?
Or yeah.
So that dev team will fix that issue.
How do we write test cases? How do we
Yeah,
actually
I
do?
will I will discuss that thing.
Ah, okay, sorry.
Yeah, so that dev team will fix the issue. Now while how we will give how we will assign or give the issue to the dev team, there are some bug tracking tool like Jira,
Yeah.
Bugzilla, Bugnizer, and Mantis. There are a number of tools in the market. What is the
Okay.
use of these tools?
You can raise your defects there.
Yes. What is the use of? We can track the bug or issue, right?
Yeah.
So while raising the issue or bug in the bug tracking tool, there are certain parameters that we need to give, right? Or we can say bug attributes or properties or bug format, we can say, right?
Mhm.
Now there are a certain fields. Let me discuss about those fields. Where you will raise the bug?
Jira or bug tracking tool?
Yes, in the bug tracking tool. Now, while raising the bug description, there are certain fields like bug description. In bug description, we will write objective of the bug. What is the objective of the bug? Steps to reproduce. We have to mention all the steps for reproducing whatever steps we have performed, whatever steps we have performed, so that dev team will follow the same steps. Clear?
Yeah.
Build number. The build number we have to mention where the issue is coming. Assigned to the name of the developer, right?
Yeah.
Raised by who has raised the issue. Now, raised by, assigned to, and bug priority, bug severity. I will discuss later on. There is another term, bug status. Again, these three term I will discuss later on. Now, expected result we have to mention, and actual result we have to mention, and attachment, any screenshot or logs, right? And attachment, expected result, actual result, right?
What do you mean by log?
Logs like something like that, the application log. When you are performing some action, there will be some logs you can capture.
I didn't get it.
Something like that. Just a minute. Yeah, something like that. When you are performing some action, you can find out the logs. Like there is a application, there will be corresponding server, Linux server to that application, where logs will be captured. Like you are installing the build, there will be some logs that will be captured at a place, at a particular place on that server, right? So you can give this kind of logs as well, right? Or still doubt?
I'm just trying to understand what is it. Sorry.
Okay. No worries. So let me explain again.
Yeah.
Like you are installing the build. Logs means the corresponding activity you are doing, there will be some logs whether the things has been installed or not.
Okay,
Right?
so
You will get some information messages, we can say.
is it captured in numbers or just
Information messages.
Okay, so actually a log means what happened when you were doing.
Yes, exactly, the messages in the natural language, we can say.
Okay.
Right? So you can give data attachment as well. Next one is platform. on which platform the issue is coming, right? The platform where the issue is coming, right? So let me do one thing more thing. I will track all the topics here. What is software testing we have discussed, and next is type of testing. There are, what are the type of the testing? What are the different type of testing?
Unit testing, integration
No,
testing. No.
no.
Alpha beta. I don't know.
Okay, there are two type of testing: functional and
Oh yeah, non-functional.
non-functional. Yes, functional means whether the functionality is working or not.
Yeah.
That is functional testing.
Mm.
Whether we are clicking on a button, it is working or not.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is which type of testing?
Functional testing.
Non-functional, like performance, right?
Scalability. Yeah.
Compatibility, security, usability, GUI testing. There are a number of testing in the non-functional. Performance. Let's suppose 1,000 users are hitting the application. Like how many users application can handle? How we will get to know? In the which type of testing?
Performance testing.
Compatibility.
Whether this is compatible to the current device or operating system or not. It's like working.
Exactly. Yes. Security.
Security wise is like no hacking and
Exactly. Next one.
usability.
Whether the application is user friendly or not.
No.
That is which type of testing?
Non-functional.
Yes. GUI testing, GUI testing.
Graphic user interface, whether interface the
Yes.
elements are in place or not, like look and feel.
Exactly. Look and feel.
Yeah.
Right. So there are two type of testing: functional and second one
Non-functional.
non-functional. Now, build version fix. Clear?
Yeah.
How things work internally.
Build version and fix. Build version is the version number to every build, right? The
No,
number of times.
version. No, version is the term when a application, when a software will be launched in the market. There will
Oh,
be a version, right?
okay.
How things work internally in the company, like the development team, right? The development team will give the build, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there is another term, roles and responsibility. If someone asks what's your roles and responsibility, let's discuss about roles and responsibility. Next one is bug format or bug attributes or bug properties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Type of companies, right? Now, if someone asks what's your roles and responsibility, right? Someone asks,
Mm-hmm.
if someone asks, right, what's your roles and responsibility? Now let's discuss about roles and responsibility. First of all, we will get the requirements from the business analyst or the client side.
Yeah.
Right? We will get the requirements in the form of
BRD or user stories.
exactly in the form of BRD, FRD, or SRS, we can say.
Yeah.
BRD, business requirement document. FRD, feature or functional requirement document. SRS, software requirements specification. Based upon those requirement, we will
As soon as the requirements come, you start writing test cases.
yes, test cases. We will do the we will write the test scenario and test cases. We will identify based upon the test scenarios. So based upon those requirements, we will write the test scenarios and do the test planning. Client call goes on. In those calls, we will discuss our doubts, whatever we have related to the requirement. Right? Now,
I didn't get it. So QA discuss the requirements with
yeah,
the.
exactly, with the BA team.
Okay.
Right? Now, in the client calls, we will discuss our doubts, whatever we have related to the requirement. After that, we will give the presentation to the team about the functionality on which we have to work. Why? So that everyone in the team will be aware about each other's features. Right?
Yeah.
Now,
I really want to understand one point here. Like, how do you get the requirements from the BA? Does he just send you the requirement document, or he held
yes,
a
yes,
meet?
these are the document. These are the document.
No, so he sent you the documents directly without any meeting?
Yes, meeting. He will arrange a meeting. He will set up a meeting, and but before that, you will go through the document by yourself first.
Okay.
Right?
What
We
kind of
like
what kind of
like in
questions QA can ask to the BA?
what kind of question, like let's suppose if you are some issues like related to some functionality, like you are not able to understand the requirement, right? If there is if you are like if you are thinking there is something missing, right? Or if there is something extra or there is something wrong, so you can discuss those kind of doubts.
Okay.
Right? Let's suppose there is a application. At one place in the document, in the BRD, it has mentioned there are three kind of users. Right? At another place it has mentioned that two kind of user, for example. I'm just taking some assumption. Right? So this is a proper gap na. At one place it has mentioned there are three kind of roles on the application. At second place it has mentioned there are two kind of roles. So it is creating confusion. So this kind of doubts we can discuss.
Okay.
Right? Now, after giving the presentation to the team, now based upon test scenarios, we will write the test cases. Right?
And
Yes or no?
we will write test. The QA writes test scenarios.
Exactly. Yeah, test scenario and test case both
Do we
we will
have
write.
to? Do you?
Yes,
Do we have to wait for a like heads up from the BA or the team to write test scenarios, or as soon as we get the
it's
requirements,
your
we start?
responsibility. It's your responsibility to write the test scenarios.
That I understood that, but do we should we wait before we get a heads up
No,
from BA
no,
and other team?
no, 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 no.
What if
But
changes like requirement changes every day, or like
they have already released the BRD and FRD SRS stable version with you,
okay.
right? If there is something change in the future, then definitely you have to update your test cases.
So the same way we work in agile environment also.
No, no, that is
uh,
different. I will discuss that thing later on. That is
that's
completely different. Yeah,
that's why I was confused. Thank you.
yeah, that is totally different.
No problem.
Now, based upon test scenarios, we will write the test cases.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we will review the test cases of each other. I know about your functionality. Yes, I have given the presentation. You have given the presentation. Now it's time for review. Whether there is something missing in your test cases, whether there is some extra thing in your test cases, right?
Mm-hmm.
When these things will figure out, when we will review the test cases of each other. Any question?
No.
Right? Now we will give the comments to each other related to the test cases. After that, client will review the test cases and client will give the feedbacks. Here one thing missing. Here we will incorporate those comments given by the team member, whether we will accept or reject, right? Now
Yeah.
after that, client will review the test case, client will give the feedback, and we will incorporate those comments given by the client. Now after that, we will get the build and we will execute or run the test cases, and we will what we will do.
Raise the bugs.
Yes, and dev team will fix those bugs. So this is the testing kind of testing life cycle, we can say.
Mm-hmm.
Software testing life cycle. Any question?
No.
Any question here?
No, not yet.
Okay, so after that, dev team will fix those issues or reject those issues. I will discuss about these things later on. That is bug life cycle, right? And we will retesting, we can say retesting.